And with that all said and done, heading into the land of dawn for today's very first game, Burnex Flash versus Blacklist International.
Always have to watch out for the early game, the turtle fight, I mean, for Blacklist International. They're very good at it. And now they have the Akai versus Fredrin, knowing for sure.
The EXP lane, as we are pretty much going to be looking at Wise going in.
Oh, Chama is going to be pinned down by the heavy spin. A good first blood over to Blacklist International as they go for the first neutral objective, already converting onto that kill. D7, number 4, finally now. Will he choose to go for the contest? ATM's looking for it as well. Wise picks it up. No problem, no biggie. Retribution still up as well.
A standard day for Blacklist International, easily taking themselves their first turtle right off the bat. Despite the fact that Blacklist International have to force to use their Retribution onto their own orange buff, and doesn't really quite happen. Hold a second.
Good dash out from you. Super aware as the real world manipulation comes down as well to respond it over. That's Wise now, who has 2 kills.
The mental game coming from Burnex Flash, right? They will want to put a mental in, but hold a second, Wise.
Oh, Donut flickers into the heavy spin! A brilliant heavy spin by Wise as it's a double for the Queen.
So Blacklist International's games, they always fight before the turtle fight happens. 30 seconds before the turtle spawns, you already have to be on your toes and find the members of Blacklist because you know that they'll fight for sure.
Oh, that's the lockdown CC, but D7, oh, it's gonna be a Numenal Blast first by Yue! Canceling D7's Numenal Blast as Chima will fall. It's Blacklist International who take control of the neutral objective once more. D7 slowed down now. Venus is waiting for the snipe, but the heavy spin brings him back. The flicker from D7 to respond it over, but he's gonna be pinned down ultimately, and Wise picks up a killing spree in the 5th minute of the game.
And of course now with two turtles as well as for about 3.5 thousand gold lead. Oh, Edward!
That's a stun. Going on with a total part memory, but Edward gets out a beautiful final slash flicker combo.
Just a sliver. Turtle spawns up top. We do have the... Oh, hold on, Jabbar!
Pinned down, Bennett's Rage, and the real world manipulation, but Jabbar still able to escape right now as D7 pops into the Numenal Blast. No heavy spin to play with now as ATM goes into the back. Real world manipulation by Seacat to lock you down. Retreat battle. It's gonna be Jamal walks up, Donut takes it away. The crowd goes wild. The first win for Burnex Flash in this day to just soak it in.
A very pokey style of gameplay from side of Blacklist International. As long as they're able to find themselves those kind of skill shots, they are probably going to be in a very good shot. But hold on a second, as we do have ATM jumping in.
Oh, no, not blast as well. No flicker committed right now, but Donut picks up the kill. Now the Donut part memory as well. And the conceal, they want to go straight for the Lord. A good conversion so far. Blacklist, now it's going to be Wise, who finds heavy spin, but it's only on to D7. Not a good choice of target unless they're able to push them down instantly with the final slash. Edward does it. ATM onto the back right now, but Owl is going to be charging that Renner down. Edward's going to be pulled down. Donut, he has a tournament memory! And he finds the kill back on Venus! Snipes ATM from the mid lane tier 1. Meanwhile, Chama is already on the Lord. They baited in the heavy spin. Now Seacat needs to flicker out. Owl respecting this. They need to be careful of Wise. He can certainly still go for the steal right now as Donut flickers out as well. Chama versus Wise. Chama finds him. Owl flickers forward. Chama to do his bastion. Praise is right from Chama, but it's Yue who comes down. Now finding another 3-4-2, but ultimately Burnex Flash secured the neutral objective.
Oh, massive plays coming out from Burnex Flash. It all started again with the ultimate coming out from Seacat to eventually punish Blacklist. Donut is finding the openings, and now they want to find Yue.
Wow, what a steal there with the top, but Yue will still fall, and the crowd in Cambodia.
Flash timers, that's a burn timer. They really want to team fight during that moment. The Brody is a perfect hero to go for that kind of play, as well as the
real world manipulation. First the flicker and ITM finds the shutdown. The coordination right now is Donut's gonna be pinned down, but he has the flicker to get out. These 7 flickers forward, but Owl responds it over with a flicker of his own.
Really contesting the neutral objective. Do they have got what it takes despite these initiating factors?
I think both teams have got what it takes. It's just a matter of skill issue, right? Who is gonna make a better play?
Another missed mechanic from Edward. Final slash flicker does not connect onto anyone. A little bit of a blunder. Now a big resource spent. D7. He's going to be spotted down. Owl pops into Renner's apathy a bit too early as ATM goes into the back line right now with a vengeance as well. It's a solo kill! And the Queen falls as well.
No!
The King will try his best to go for the retribution with a heavy spin. Jamal's walking in, he wants at it, but he will not find it. The King still is able to secure the Lord, but Blacklist crumble in this team fight. Burn, X, Flash have risen in Cambodia.
Despite getting the Lord, 4 members for the side of Blacklist International has fallen. There's still the middle wave that's pushing in, and they will do what it takes to bring down this inhibitor turret and get themselves a big advantage.
Oh my god, can you defend if you're Blacklist? Vernex Flash, they have really watched a lot of videos.
But it's range. Donut will be slain. D7 with a response with a Numenon Blast, but Venus does not want to stop, wants to keep chasing. Does not find the Astral Sphere. It will prio down below.
We're going back to the reset. We're looking at Burnex Flash that do have their front lines as well as Blacklist International's front line. Except for the fact that there is the middle wave for the side of Blacklist International. Wise is going to be starting things off with a ultimate and ATM.
He baited the heavy spin, now the Vengeance comes in. Edward with the flicker, but it's not going to be able to find ATM just in time. Meanwhile, Donut! In the back! With the torn apart memory! The 7 finds in white drive, and he does get it for the team! That's the saving grace for Blacklist International, but it's only Yue and Venus left. The Lord spawns, but it spawns in the bottom lane.
It constantly goes for the same thing where Blacklist International gets the Lord and then Burnex Flash tries to run it down.
The waves are crashing down. D7, no immortality. Venus trying to cut the way, but ATM will zone him away. D7, now with the shield. Yue flickers forward! Yue! What? With a double kill and a shutdown. Another double from Venus. Blacklist, they have recovered with the Lord down below. Burn are forced back.
And Owl is back, and they have the minions. The flow of the waves are in their favor.
The Lord
Blacklist
is
International, the defense is there. And now they know now where Seekat is.
Seekat is going to be the only one alone with not a lot of health left.
Venus with the kill. The Lord is down below. The home ground advantage will not matter. Not to Blacklist International.
Burnex
Lineup like this for Burnex Flash, they don't burn out. Gentlemen, take the floor. Let's go into game 2.
Game number 2, and this time we have a Leslie on the side of Donut and a Glue on the side of ATM. This is probably gonna be a big game. Let's not forget Seekat on the Novaria. The front 3 is going to be big.
It all started to be like a pickup kind of comp coming up from Burnex Flash with this Gacha. Then they couple up with a Glue, which kind of solidifies that fact. Although they have a Frederick who wants to engage, they have a solid pickup type of composition.
Now, Chima will find the turtle for free. Chima with the taunt now on the Venus. That's everybody. That's the 7 with the flicker combo and the Divine Judgment. US though able to maneuver out. Now with the split stolen away, he should be able to escape. Burnex Flash, they secure the objective, but Blacklist...
This turret goes down, he should be active and be able to contribute a lot more in fight as compared to Donut, his can't.
Divine Judgment, one more shot from Donut is all he needs, but Edward gets out. Now Venus jumps in with a knock-up. Donut gonna be knocked up, but US unable to find just some damage here. Donut in the midst of it all, jumping back in, US low! He's able to kill, Donut finds it. It's 1 for 1 in the gold lane. Now who's it worth for?
Oh, definitely side of Blacklist, but because Chima
is still playing a little bit more of a stay in the lane kind of composition. Blacklist International still have a lot of lane priority going on.
I was about to say, how does Wise do it? How is he ahead? Ready and Edward, he might just get bursted down in the top lane. ATM's gonna be able to escape right now, and it's gonna be a kill! Donut! 7 minutes in this
from Wise, and that timer has expired for Blacklist.
With the trade though, whenever there's a play. Now though, Burnex Flash getting the better of the trade. Wise ready with an early Twilight armor.
Up top. And now, with the information, they know.
Venus with the flicker. Seekat gonna be gunned down, but he's able to escape right now as Jamal walks forward. The Cambodian crowd goes wild. The taunt connects onto Yue as he soaks in a lot of damage, and Yue will fall to D7. The Praiser's Brand and the Divine Judgment brings Venus back to Donut. It's another snipe down. Ow! Very low. They're looking for a dive. Defendant's Rage committed out. Owl, no flicker. Seekat looking for one. Seekat has come alive. 9 minutes in. Perfectly timed, perfectly converted from the Cambodians. to a Lord.
Game 1 was a warm-up, dudes. Astrosphere and Donuts just lets one hit. It's so much damage.
It's burn
Oh.
time.
Oh my god.
D7 looking for the Divine Judgment. Now ATM jumps forward in the back line. Donuts free hitting. Donuts free hitting in the back. Seacat found the kill. Wise now taunted up. Donut has a few more shots in him. The Divine Judgment brings him back. Donut's wild. It's a mega kill for Donut. 3 members down. The Beer's crashing committed. But it's gonna be Owl who gets chunked down. Donut has one more shot and he can kill Owl. He's waiting. They're marching.
7 seconds, 9
One
seconds.
more sec. A few seconds for Venus to respawn. They're not going to be able to take this base down for now, but they've been able to crack the base open. Burn X Flash with a 6,000 gold lead.
Something. But Blacklist International, they were disciplined. They do not want to push everyone else out. But Seacat is the only one that made his way down to the bottom lane to try to defend. But these 2 members all the way down below, they are not making a move just yet. And this slow, steady, bushwhack move, this positioning may be very important to the upcoming Lord's fight. What exactly is the game plan here from Wise and Edward?
They found Donut right now, and that's going to be the dive coming in. Donut flickering out of the wall right now, a good second skill, but Donut's going to be cut down! Donut will fall! Minute Fury on the 3! They have groups up! Seacat clinging on to dear life. Yue with a flicker forward, and Blacklist with a key.
The way that they played this Baksha, it's so smart. Coming out from the side of Blacklist International.
I didn't think that this is how they were played either. I thought it was, bounce, a lot of mobility, run here, run there, become a wheel, crash and bang. So, at this point in time, Blacklist International, they're just holding it down, back to their disciplined gameplay. Calm, compose, and look for the final time, or look for the right time to eventually jump in on the right person.
ATM, I don't think he is the right person. He pops in the split though. D7's looking for a Divine Judgment as Edward's gonna be caught. Edward's going back to the team with the flicker as well. Jamal with the taunt, but he's able to escape. A good Minion's Fury by Venus to help with the disengage. Blacklist International running for the hills. They do not want to commit this time around. They can get poked down still. And Burnix Flash will be able to...
The Divine Judgment was going on. He didn't land a single shot in.
Divine Judgment, Immortality going to be down right now as the flicker comes through from Venus. But that's going to be the gun down once again. Donut free hitting in the back. Not able to find that Minute Fury range. Owl's doing the same thing right now, but Seacat has some damage. Donut trying to delay Venus with the ultimate. Opens up the vision. Some snipes going down. D7 trying to provide some more vision for Burnix Flash to play with. Both of the junglers down. Both the teams will not be...
Then again, they're starting the Lord this time. You have to be careful about this if you're Burnix Flash. You don't know where Edward is. Oh, now they... Oh, they
information.
Oh, Edward trying to deal some damage right now with a burst. Coming in.
Not good.
But Edward will be bursted first. Vengeance coming down. 1 HP now. Divine Judgment locking out the Yue with Winner's Punch, and he's buying some time, but not enough. Seacat finds the kill. D7 losing Immortality. Blacklist International still with a better position onto the Lord with the wave pushing in that top lane. BXF, what do they do to take control back?
So, I think that at this point in time, even if Yue is not in this game, the fight, the numbers is still gonna be on a stalemate. But X Flash still have to work onto the top lane. They still have to push it up. They still have to defend this. And by the time that Burn X Flash is ready, Blacklist International's Yue will come in at the right time. So Wise just need to reset this Lord, push Shamar away, and find the right opportunity.
Oh, the Lord Dance.
5 seconds for Yue to spawn. Burnix Flash. This should be free, but Wise, look at Wise. Seacat's opening up the map right now. Wise gonna be spotted down as they try to pressure Wise away. Chama, will he save it for his team, or will Wise, the king of the jungle, come through? Clutch. ATM looking him down right now. Chama! How did Owl steal that? Wise will still fall. Now it's gonna be his Fury from Venus, but Donut is massive. Another shot down onto the back line. Owl still able to disengage. But Blacklist International, they found a way, perhaps, to prolong the game even more.
Just cannot repeat the same mistake of game number 1.
Let's see. Venus
Hands.
opening up the map. Good poke down onto Venus. Good shot as well. Half HP on Venus. First to pop the regeneration soon, but he doesn't. Just waits on it. ATM clearing up the mid lane. Both teams still fighting for prio in these lanes.
Yep. Top lane, very thick amount of minions.
Yes. As such, Seacat will have to move away. But this is probably information that Blacklist International can use. They're clearing out as much as they can. The entirety of Blacklist International, they rotated around, counterclockwise positioning.
Ooh, Donut does not see that.
They find Owl! D7 out of nowhere! Fear Fury connecting, but Donut 3 hitting! Appraiser's Wrath coming down right now as Wise tries to buy the time. That's another crunch and bot as well, but Donut finds a double! It's a double kill. ATM
The
on the
flicker!
back. Going on to Yue. Now Yue buys the immortality, buying some time. It's a triple kill for Donut. ATM has bought enough time. They're gonna go straight for the mid lane. Yue and Venus. How do they make this miracle play happen again? 2 minion waves coming crashing down into the base right now. Yue trying to do magic, but he will not be able to do so. Burn X Flash! The flames of Cambodia!
For sure, but it doesn't mean that it's a sure win.
Fast clear in the mid lane, instantly towards this bottom lane, wanting to put more pressure down to give Owl a better lane as D7 jumps in with Tyrant's Revenge. Able to dish some damage out onto Owl, but Venus does the same thing. It should actually be Vernix Flash with a victory. Almost a solo kill from D7, but he's going to be caught very low. He needs to be careful here as Venus goes for the Astral Sphere.
Nice.
Good dodge, good sidestep. The Cambodian crowd roars for it.
So now Blacklist International would have a little bit of priority down at the bottom. They did manage to poke D7 out of that. Don't make mistakes. The marginal error, what we're looking for, and Edward, meantime.
Split already right now. Venus trying to go for the kill. Chama on the Martis. Still having pretty healthy health bar there. Seacat gonna get chunked, gonna get spotted out. Yue actually stole away the decimation. D7's looking for Tyrant's Revenge right now. He charges in onto Yue. Not quite finding him, but Yue does a lot of damage back. Wise, 1 level advantage, still having the Retribution as he picks up the purple buff. ATM has come back alive after recalling. Chama now going to be engaged on. After real-world manipulation in the back line as well. Onto Yue, forcing him out. Chama wins out the Retri battle. Wise now caught in the pickle as he's going to be stunned up, but Vernix Flash, no, they got the victory. They got the better trade. They do not need to go for more.
Oh, D7 really participating in the team fight so well. He sat back even when he was very low.
Revenge in the rage. Not sure if this is going to be enough to kill Edward, but now with the split, it definitely is enough. First blood to burn X Flash.
More value in some other parts of the map. Speaking of some other parts of the map, Wise.
Sprint committed. Donut still able to actually. Wow, D7 on the back. Seacat with a kill. Donut! He survives! 1 HP. Venus wasn't able to find the kill. And that's incredible value right as the turtle spawns for burn X Flash.
Oh, 2 teams that's really playing it well. Wise, very commendable jump onto Wise because what he did was to cut off the double lane that Donut wanted to do. But then again, Donut was able to dodge the plate coming out from Wise. That's why he didn't die. And he survived through all my Venus. All the while, D7 found the opening on the Owl, opposing gold laner.
Little wins, it builds up. Wise, if he steals this,
No way!
Wise! Oh my! Drive-by! Steals it away!
Oh my!
Show the world that Blacklist International, him himself, is still the king of the jungle regardless.
Holy moly, Donut's gonna be dove on now with Blazing Duet. Wise gonna be locked down, but he's too tanky. You popped in the Tortoise's Poisons earlier. Now D7 might just take all of it, all the damage. Real world manipulation as well. Owl dealing the damage onto the back line. Edward jumping in, finding the kill. D7's next on the chopping block as D7's still gonna be able to survive for a bit until Edward comes down for a double. Meanwhile, Chama in the back looking for the decimation as ATM helps him in his task for glory. 1 more shot for Chama. It's miscalculated, and Owl should be able to find the kill. Now it's a flicker from ATM to lock Owl down. Now the kite, ATM will not be able to escape right now as he pops in a split. A few more hits, and Edward finds his 3rd kill in this team fight. 2,000 gold lead instantly towards Black.
The grab on to Yue just because of 1 Terrify.
Another Terrifying, just pure lockdown. D7 wants to look for a re-engage right now, but he just pops the Tyrant's Revenge as US steals away the RWM. Now locked down, and Seacat's RWM as his split comes down. He's looking for the mount, but he's not able to find it right now. Owl's free hitting, 1 more shot. Soaks it up with the split. In the back, finding the damage, but it's not enough to take anyone down. Edward was waiting on a battle mirror image. Blacklist have outsmarted Vernix Flash.
Yue and All My Venus were all so close. And this is probably one of the good things that we are looking at from the side of ATM. When he pops into split, no one can hit him as long as he's running backwards.
Oh my, Chama, you cannot enter here.
No way, Chama.
Oh my, Venus dies?
Out by Edward. Vernix Flash ATM was able to find it somehow, some way, but Wise now 100-0.
All of the outer turrets. But Burn X Flash, they understood that they need the middle lane turrets. They need the first tier defense turrets as much as possible. Everyone was preparing themselves for a siege of that one.
Full commit onto Wise. But Edward's in the back right now. He's going to be able to buy some time. As that's going to be Owl once again. Free hitting in the back.
ATM.
That should be ATM down. Real world manipulation by Seacan. Not a good angle. And Donut to follow it up in the back. Zoning Venus away. You went finding the decimation. Chama does the same. Edward's next to the chopping block as Donut's going to be taken down to the bottom lane. And this is Chama versus Edward. 1v1. Edward's winning it. There's no way for Chama to run. Edward has sustained and Yue has capitalized. A triple kill for what looked like Chama. Let's see if quality is better than quantity. Will he be able to win this one, the big one? ATM already forced to use the split as Owl tries to run him down. Shieldity already jumping in. ATM very low, mounting Yue now. D7 in the back. Edward's forced to use the vengeance early. Donut's forced to recall. Lord has been reset. Meanwhile Yue chasing ATM down. How can he escape? The answer is he cannot.
He can't.
Yue finds the kill, and Blacklist International will get the Lord for free. Burn X Flash, no resources to open this up.
The follow-up is now gone from the side of Burn X Flash, and they have identified that they can't go with this fight. Even if D7 do find a couple, they do not have enough damage. They couldn't zone the most important players away, which is going to be Owl.
Shama as well now. Oh, a snipe from downtown from Venus.
That's a position 5, by the way. That's a roamer.
Painful things coming out from the side of Blacklist International. They understood.
That should not be happening for Burn X Flash. And Chima also needs to step up.
I like how Burn X Flash has already cleared the middle wave creeps. So the only thing that they need to focus on is the top and the bottom lane. But that is a lot of avenues that they're gonna have to cover. A lot of space that they have to close up on. Burn X Flash, they focus onto the Lord. Blacklist International, they're not necessarily looking to wipe out the entire base of Burn X Flash. They want to play in the most disciplined way possible, and this is just pretty much part of their MO.
Yep. Battle of attrition for Blacklist International. They will always... Okay.
Force the flicker, but Seacat's taken low. Edwards jumping into the back line. Needs to be careful though. Often with Chama zoning. Both teams disengaging. Chama's taken low though. That's a few good shots from Blacklist and Burn.
When it comes down to Athena Shield and one of the main damage dealers from Owl.
I don't think the Wind of Nature is applicable at all. Like nothing. There's nothing to negate here for physical damage. It's true damage of magic coming down as ATM now. He's going to be caught. Has some damage placed onto him, but Wise is caught as well now in a mobility field. Donut with Athena Shield is zoning everyone away. You win! Wow! He finds the decimation very low now in the back. And Owl will wipe them all. 3 members down for Burn X Flash. A fight that looked good once again for BXF has turned on its back.
I absolutely, my mind slipped, and I thought that, wait, Blacklist International, when did they have got a Martis? This decimate after decimate. It seems like we have seen this time and time again and before.
Let's see if they can defend this right now. Only a cannon minion, 2 cannon minions to be. Oh my god! Disgusting damage, and it should just be Blacklist International. Game number 3. Match
here in the land of Dawn for game number 4 between Burn X Flash versus Blacklist International. Who is in match point?
To Mobile Legends.
Oh, okay. So if you look at Burn X Flash, for them to win it back,
and use Novaria as this bait. Or do they just want to find a way to unlock Brody? That is the big question. In the meantime, ATM...
Wise wins it in the 50-50. Chua is going to be bursted down, but Yin Yang overturn as well. ATM still surviving. Venus not able to connect right there. Seacat steals it with a heavy spin to disengage. D7 unable to...
Yeah, let's remember that.
Yin Yang overturn and the bravest fighter there. A few more hits. Under the turret, a clean dive from Blacklist International. Chama looks for a
$600 item.
600 gold.
600 gold. Yes. Oh, really? 600 gold. Okay.
Oh, heavy spin responded over by heavy spin. Chama walks up, but he still misses the victory. It's Wise who picks it up, staying composed as ever. ATM with a Black Dragon form, he shouldn't be able to do anything.
Himself the proxy down to the southern side. They want to push this all the way through. Give Owl all of that gold. Give him all of the farm and just funnel everything else out.
Though.
It's unfortunate though, the Torn Apart memory didn't quite work out for them, but Wise...
Pinned down, Yin Yang overturn from Yue to pick the kill up. Blacklist just rolling in this game. 2.6 thousand gold lead. No stopping Blacklist for now.
That's a free. That's a free turret. Don't
Oh, D7's trying to get some vision here, but he's actually going to be read out by Venus. Some damage placed down, but D7 caught in a bad spot. Now Owl as well. This should just be a free kill over. There's nowhere to run. D7 has been taken out.
I don't know about this. This Natalia play is very different from what we have seen.
CCat with a flicker in, but it's miscommunication. No one was there to follow it up. CCat burned his flicker for nothing. D7 is looking for a trade back, but Owl is already gone.
Isn't this exactly what Leo has said? Where we are expecting and we are seeing but X Flash starting to, get a little bit of a communication problem. Oh!
Finally.
There's one back. Burner finally on the board. Chama looking for an opening here onto the Lord, but it does seem like Blacklist International should be able to take this for free. No contest whatsoever. Burn put their resources up top. Donut isn't even able to go for a trade. It's Blacklist with a free Lord.
Blacklist is just keeping to their code. They're just playing their average game. It's like as though they never lost a single game. Because that is a big thing. The fact that Blacklist International lost to Burn X Flash for game number 2, I would have thought that it would have affected them. But it didn't. They're still calm, they're still composed, and they're still disciplined.
Wise with a heavy spin, trying to buy some time or trying to open up some space. Owl, turn apart memory, does it get him? No, Chama is able to escape. Barely, almost gets him.
Did Natalia get hit by the Astral Echo? No, he didn't. Realize it. All the same, you can see Blacklist International just owning the map, Wise taking away the buff once again, utilizing the Lord so that the lanes will naturally push, and then they will take out the mid lane turret. Gonna be moving into the middle. It's gonna be difficult for Burn X Flash to defend.
This is a very, it feels very much of a front to back from the side of Burn X Flash, right? The way that they have played. They want to target over to the back lines, but in the meantime, they just doesn't seem like they have the confidence to do
It
it.
finally does now. Skill 2 in front, first skill, that's the ultimate. Smoke screen for D7. Wise comes down.
Oh!
Gets him. CCat isn't in time. Yin overturn. Barely connects. Venus almost just took CCat down.
Absolutely uncharacteristic to see a marksman chasing after an assassin.
ATM now with a Black Dragon form. Owl with the nature. With a wind chant. Pop. Able to escape. No heavy spin this time for Blacklist International as Donut is still clearing it out in the mid lane.
And
we still have 30 seconds left until the Lord comes out.
yeah, but then again, there's really no team fight for the side of Burn X Flash.
I mean, we're looking at a 6,000 goal lead in favor of Blacklist International. What kind of possibility can Burn X Flash look out for? Because they do have Natalia. They can find trades.
Maybe, but they will have to wait for Donut to reach a maximum items. I don't think if you place this correctly, he will not be bursted out by the, by this Yin Yang overturn perhaps, or maybe by Owl. Then rely on D7. At this point, ATM is just a starter for team fights. He's not gonna be able to find the opening in the backlines.
I understand that they would want to extend this game for a little while longer in order to eventually get the power spike.
The only option here.
And D7 can eventually get there as well, because once the D7 has got the item that you want, Owl is more or less dead. It's actually not just Owl. Oh, my Venus will be dead, UA will be dead, but X Flash would have a 1-for-1 trade no matter how it is going to be like.
But as it stands, they cannot team fight at all.
They can't, yeah, they can't. So in the mid stages of the game, that is the missing link that we're looking at, isn't it?
Yeah, perhaps, yes.
Oh, Bravest Spider, D7's going to be caught in the stun as well with a flicker. Oh! Solo kill from Agent Zero.
You can't do that against Lapu. Natalia versus Lapu, that's gonna spell doom. So much armor, so much physical defense. Really no way for Natalia to win against
Donut's gonna be shut down! US with the Yin Yang overturn.
Let's not forget the Astral Echo. The debuff was on him as well. All right? The Yin Yang overturn damage was insane, but the question is, what was he doing there?
Oh, I don't know how to answer that, because now they will suffer from that kind of pickup. 14 minutes, might lose an inhibitor because of this.
A 10,000 gold lead for Blacklist International. They're marching down, sieging the base, not giving any mercy. ACM with the Furious Dive. Bedford can be able to cancel it out. With the Bravest Spider, anti-CC. Venus is looking for the Astral Sphere, but they will just utilize The enhanced Lord still in that top lane. Gonna be crashing down. Chuma isolated from the team. Now Brock back with a heavy spin. Descent in the back line. Trying to dive, but it's gonna be Yue! Again! Able to lock him down. Donut with a blazing duet in desperation, but ATM will fall to Agent Zero. Lord on the base. Burn X Flash falling one by one. The embers and the flames have been extinguished. Blacklist International have knocked the Cambodians out.